Hello guys, hope you all are well. So today we are going to study topic data interpreter in Tableau, and we would be learning that how it is beneficial in Tableau data cleaning process in a very interesting way. But before going further, kindly subscribe UNT channel. So data interpreter is a tool in Tableau that would help the analyst in cleaning the data, and primarily it helps in cleaning the structure of data. Using data interpreter, analyst get brief info about the data. As seen here, Mr. Modi wants to wish Mr. Trump, and for that he is saying Namaste in his mother language. But as Mr. Trump does not know Hindi, so he is not getting what Mr. Modi is saying to him. Similarly for analyst, until data structure is not clear, he cannot find insights. So here comes the role of interpreter, where now Mr. Modi Namaste is translated by interpreter in the language that Mr. Trump understands. Hence, Mr. Trump would acknowledge for Mr. Modi accordingly. So, see, interpreter here converts data structure that comes from the files in the format that analyst can understand easily. Due to this feature, working on Tableau becomes more easy and very interesting. As you can see, we have two Excel sheets, sheet 1 and sheet 2. Both these sheets have header above mentioned as water sources, and then the column names and further the rows. This data when being assessed in Tableau would be shown like this, where column names would be shown as F1, F2, and in the first row it is showing data only for F1, which was actually the header, and further column names are shown as rows. Moreover, data of both the sheets are not shown properly as headers are repeated twice. And by clicking only on the option of data interpreter highlighted with red color, the structure comes in the proper way and all the data rows, headers and attribute names are cleaned automatically. Hence, data is available now for visualization. Implementation of data interpreter is shown further in Tableau. As we have seen in video regarding interpreter that it would help the analyst to understand the structure of data. So now we'll see that how it actually works in Tableau, and for that I am connecting with Microsoft Excel sheet where I have the data that is year-wise data, and I'm connecting it in Tableau. So once it is getting connected in Tableau, we can see in data source panel it is showing me one connection under two sheets there. So when I'm picking first sheet here, I'll be seeing the data like this, where the column names will be shown in the format of F1, F2 up to F17, and it is showing me the first row as water resources data, and second row is metric, where it is showing me 1995, 67, 1997 and up to 2010 type of a data. And if I'll be seeing the second file, in second file also we have the data in similar format, where the column name starting from F1 to F17, and similarly we have the next first row is water resources data and second row is metric 1995 to 2010. So it means if we can clearly see this data, we came to know that the metric was a column name, and these 1995, 96, 97, all of these are also type of a column name. But because in my Excel sheet, now I'll be showing you my Excel sheet. In my Excel sheet, the data is just like this. So if we are seeing this Excel sheet, and in Excel sheet you can see the data is just like this, that we have water resources data kept in one row, and in the next row we have the column metric and year names, that is 1995 to 2010, and then we have actually have the data. So when we are using this file in Tableau, when we'll be using this file, we can see that the column names are not coming like it is mentioned in Excel. It is coming accordingly. So it means when Tableau will be using the data sheets from Excel, and the Excel sheet data is not in the correct format of rows and column, it's not in a structured format, then Tableau will automatically be giving it a column name mentioned from F keyword and starting with F1, and then rest of the columns will be getting the column names as F1, F2 and up to F17, the number of data it have. And similarly, the data that earlier present in Excel was for the first row, which was mentioning the we can say the type of a data it contains and the attribute names. It will bringing it in a format of next row. So it means our data is not in a structured format, it is not clean. And so to clean it, what we can do is we can use data interpreter. But before it, what I'm doing is, because I have two sheets here, sheet 1 and sheet 2, so I want to union both these sheets. And after union, what we'll be seeing is that the data, water resources data and metric, these two rows are coming again here, because in both of my sheets these were the headers. So when we are adding the sheets and we are taking the union of them together, the header will be repeated twice. And if we need to clean this data earlier, otherwise I have to go to the option of filters and I have to remove the nulls, then I have to remove this row also, and then I have to rename the columns. Instead of doing this, Tableau has provided us an option, an automatic option, that is called use data interpreter. That is, when I will be clicking on this link, my data will be cleaned automatically. So once it will be cleaned and executed the query, you can see now all the columns will be getting a correct name, plus the redundant data of the headers will also being removed from it. I haven't done anything. I have just click on clean with data interpreter and the data is cleaned. So you came to know why this, that your Tableau will be cleaning the structure by itself if the header in the data or in the Excel file or in the CSV file you have given was not correct. Then it will automatically be correcting it with the help of clean with data interpreter. But you cannot clean that other type of features, like you cannot clean outliers, you cannot clean NAs, you cannot clean aliases, and you cannot make the groups and splitting while using clean with data interpreter. So to perform that type of a task according to your respective data set, according to your respective objective, you need to perform data cleaning steps. But if you only want to clear your structure, to clean your structure, you can do it with the help of clean with data interpreter, and that is given by the Tableau itself. So I think now you will be aware that how data interpreter in Tableau is basically working and when it will be working in Tableau. So this was the feature that we haven't covered earlier. So now we would be seeing some features that was earlier not been discussed. One of them is metadata panel. As we can see in data source, we are able to view our data source data. But if only want to view the metadata, then we need to click on the button in front of sort fields. In this interface, we would be seeing the metadata of data source, wherein first column, it is field name. That is the column name used by Tableau. Remember that in Tableau, column name is also called as field name. Second, we have the table that defines the table or sheet from where data is assessed. And further, we have remote field name, which defines that the file which is imported, what was its attribute name before importing. So via this, we can get the brief information about metadata. And so to get back to the data, we need to click on the preview data source button, and we came back to the data source page. The next feature that was not discussed earlier is sort fields. I'll discuss all types of sorting with you in further lecture when we would cover sorting in graphs. But for an instance, remember that sorting on data source panel is data source ordering, through which we can see columns in ascending order of their names, or we can see columns in descending order of their names. As we can see in ascending order, the columns for which names are in numeric columns would be shown first, and then the column whose name mentioned with alphabets are shown after it. So further this, we can see that we have one or more button at this panel that is called show alias button, which would be helpful to see aliases if it was mentioned in dataset, and by unticking it, the aliases values used for it in dataset will be removed. So when we'll be clicking over it, we'll be again seeing the alias value that will be used in dataset. After this, we have the button that is show hidden button, and this field will be used to show all the hidden attributes in the dataset. As I have told you earlier also that when we'll be hiding any of the column and again we want to see it, then we need to click over this button so that we can work over that hidden field also. Next, the number of rows that we want to see in the preview pane, by changing the number, only that much of the rows will be shown in the preview pane. So if I'll be converting it to 10, we'll be seeing 10 rows, but if I have converted it to 5, we will be seeing only 5 rows in the panel. Further, coming on to each column, the top left icon over each column shows its data type, and the top right drop down or right click would show you other set of options like rename. Rename would be used to rename the attribute. Copy values, that would be help to copy the attribute and its value to Excel sheet. Then hide, it would help to hide the column. As told earlier also, the column that comes directly from data source would not getting delete option. They would only be getting a hide option. Create calculated field, it will be used to create new columns on the behalf of some calculation. Remember this thing, calculation would only create new attributes. They would not change the existing attributes. Create groups, it will be used to combine similar type of data together. Further, we have create bins. Bins would be used for creating the histograms. We would study these things in coming lectures, but we can create these bins during working on data source panel also. Further, we have the option of pivots. As told earlier, they would be used to widen or lengthen the data, but they would be seen only when we'll be selecting more than one column. Then we'll be getting the option that is describe, and describe would be helpful for giving metadata of the column. Beside to these options, when you bring your mouse in front of field name, you will be getting a sorting option to view the data in sorted order, where by default it would be unsorted. And by clicking it, first your data will be sorted in ascending order, and on next click it will be in descending order. So in data source panel there will be two type of sorting. One is A to Z sorting and other is a column sorting. Below this panel we have option of sheets. By clicking over it, it would go to the sheets to visualize the data. Now I hope you would be aware of this data source panel. So for next video we would focus on data visualization panel. If any view or option is not clear to you, then kindly mention in comment section below. And if you got the concept, then don't forget to like this video. For further updates, subscribe UNT channel. Till then, stay safe, take care and thank you.